Hey everyone, it's Carvations here for another MCOC war video. This is season 29, war number 10. I'm taking path 6 in section 1 and path 5 in section 2. This is a war I was really happy with the way it turned out. My first fight is against a Colossus. I bring Apocalypse to this fight. I'm also going to use Apocalypse in the next fight. So this works out really well. I'm going to be able to get 4 charges pretty quickly. I do use an advanced power boost just to make the fight go a little bit quicker, because Colossus can be kind of a tanky champ. His specials are really easy to evade. He does clip me. I don't know. I probably didn't take this fight seriously enough. There was no way Colossus was going to be able to kill me. So more of just an annoyance than anything. Still have control of the fight. Bubble shield, you can see it's basically meaningless in this fight because I'm going to kill him way before he ever gets 10 on me. So I was really struggling to decide who I wanted to bring for my third person for this war. I knew I wanted to bring Apocalypse for this fight and the next one. I knew I wanted to bring Dr. Doom, and I couldn't really make up my mind. So I was like, yeah, I'll just bring White Mags and make everything easier for the Alliance. It also makes Apocalypse a little bit stronger, and really the main reason I brought it was so I could apply it on Korg Mixmaster, and also for the Limber nodes in the boss circle. So now that I've got Apocalypse ramped up, I'm going to be fighting against Kingpin. Always like using Apocalypse here because I can parry as much as I want, and he's not going to shrug it off. I do have the advanced power boost still going from the fight before, so that's going to help me end this fight a little bit quicker. I want to keep Kingpin at his special ones. He's just a simple backup champ whenever you keep him at special 1. Because he's at 4 charges, it's going to make for a really quick fight. Just trying to get him to throw. Being kind of a butthead here. Finally get him to throw. And now I can go in and punish and build up to a special and roast him. Could have probably saved up to my SP2 at some point in the fight and made that a little bit faster to have the degen and the poison going, but I guess I was being maybe a little bit too impatient. But he's down, and that leads me to my next fight. It's Korg on Mixmaster. I do use guidance on this fight, and this time, instead of Falcon in the last war that I did, I'm going to use Dr. Doom, and the plan I have going into this is to parry, do 2 lights, medium, light, medium, and repeat that. Kind of deviated a little bit from that plan because, as you can see, when I am stunning him, I'm backing up quite a bit. So the spacing isn't quite right a lot of times. So that kind of threw me off a little bit. Sometimes it doesn't back me up as much and I'm able to get the combo I want. I'm just going to block that special 1 because I'm not going to push him to ever be unstoppable or unblockable. Going to play this fight really cautious. Only parry. Never going to hit his block. If I have to, I'll force that heavy and then punish. I do make a little bit of a mistake here after the Doom cycle. Obviously it is Mixmaster, so once you get to a point you can't do your typical Doom cycle because he will evade the last hit. So I did kind of get myself into a little bit of trouble here, but luckily I was able to throw my SP1 and kind of gain control of the fight again. So now I'm just building up to the SP2. He still had stacks, but I knew the stacks were going to go away and he was going to burn. So here I know I pretty much got him. Just need to make sure he doesn't build to his SP3. So I'm just going to rinse and repeat, spamming my special 1s and get the stacks down. I saw I had 2 bars of power and decided to roast them. First time ever that I've soloed Mixmaster, with it being Korg. That's my third time ever even trying the node. Really happy with the way that turned out. Now we are in section 2, so this will be path 5. I'm going to be fighting Black Widow Deadly Origins. I love using Doom in this section because in tier 6 they go unstoppable and he can nullify it. He's also shock immune. But this fight actually gets a little dicier than I would have liked. Fought this right before bed. I was actually laying in bed doing this fight. I had seen where Kingslayer had taken out Professor X and opened this up, and so I was like, well, I need to do it before I go to bed. So maybe a little bit rushed here, and use my indestructible there, which that's why you use it. But I get into a little bit of trouble when I throw my special 3. Like I said, I always try to make sure I have at least 1 stagger on, preferably 2, which you can see I have 2 on, and I'm going to go into my special 3. I'm going to do my typical Doom cycle, which is medium, medium, light, 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 medium, medium. But as you'll see, she is getting ready to go unstoppable. And even though I have the nullifies on, she does go unstoppable for that split second, and that split second hit me. And she had her special 3, and luckily I was able to steal the power before she was able to throw it at me. I don't know if that would have killed me, but it certainly would have wrecked me a little bit. My heart was beating pretty fast at that point, and was kind of making me second guess whether or not I should go fight Stealthy at this point. Kind of making me second guess my abilities, but just kind of settled down a little bit, and I knew Stealthy wasn't going to be able to kill me. Not with Dr. Doom. I can nullify the unstoppable. He's got the low health pool, so I knew I needed to make sure I got the staggers on him, and also make sure I could get him to evade. Unfortunately, my parry didn't stick there. So now I need to kind of reset and start over. So go ahead and get the nullify back on him so that I can get him to evade me. Once I get him to evade, now I can go back and kind of reset what I was wanting to do from the start. So now it's about me getting built back up to my SP3 and nation this fight. I know 1 Doom cycle is going to be enough to kill Stealthy. He's really just your typical glass cannon champ. I actually love using him in quests, but I guess he has his places in war defense. There are certainly places that can make him a really tough fight. I don't think this is it, but so 1 cycle, he's down. Well, it probably was around 40 some hits. So fairly easy fight. That's it for me this war. Just 5 fights. I do use a pre-fight on Piggy. There's a spider ham in the boss circle that I was able to use a pre-fight on, and we come away with the win in this war. Really proud. 22 deaths total. Once again, that's a new record since I've been here. So really happy with that. We're now 5-5 on the season, and carrying a lot of momentum into these last 2 wars. So stay tuned. Nationwide is going to have a winning record. Peace. The video's over. That's all I got.